cold weather. This sucks. You know, today hasn't really been the best of days either. But all negativity aside, I have something to show you guys. So if you guys happen to remember from last week's video, I mentioned the fact that I was looking into something for the channel to be able to produce more content for you guys. I was working out some of the financial things. It kind of came down to the wire. It was really close, but I made it work, and I'm super excited to show you guys what I have here. You guys are actually like kind of sitting on it. You're pretty low, but I'll show you in a minute. I really wish I would have recorded my reaction when I was getting this. I basically was a loss for words because the fact that I now have this to be making content for you guys. I am so excited to start doing this. For the past couple days, I've been constantly thinking about starting this and working on it. And obviously, as you guys can tell by the name of the video, it is a project car. That is insane for me to think about, that I now have a project car to start working on. And let me show you guys what we're working with. Tell you a little bit about this car. This is obviously a Camaro. This is a 3rd gen Camaro, 1982, Berlinetta edition. When I was looking around for these, I was trying to look for like a Z28, but they were a little bit more expensive. So I found this one. I got it for a crazy good deal. I seriously could not pass down. I was very close to, but I couldn't pass it down. And the best part about it is what's under the hood. Oh yeah. So obviously, as you guys can tell, this is a 350 small block Chevy. I would be using my other hand, but kind of have to hold up the hood because the hydraulics are not in the hood, so it won't hold up. So I gotta hold it up myself. But I'll kind of use the camera to point around at some things. So obviously, as you can tell, it's got a new alternator. When I bought this, the guy told me it had actually sat for quite a while. This is originally a car from Arizona, but he bought it to do a project with, like I'm going to be doing with it, but never got around to it, and it just sat for a while. But it runs perfectly. There are a few things that obviously do need to be done to the engine, and obviously does not look, the prettiest, just because there's, a white sleeve for cables going to the alternator to the battery, and there's a bunch of cables that are just kind of like sprawled around all over the place. But that doesn't matter, because this engine will be cleaned up. The entire engine bay is going to be repainted. Basically, the entire car itself is going to be redone. The engine is bored over by 30, or 0.03, as some people know, or it might be 0.003. Correct me if I'm wrong. But so what that means is the cylinder heads were drilled out just a little bit bigger. So that means there's different pistons in here, and this is an automatic, unfortunately. I would like it to be a manual, but it's got I don't exactly remember what transmission is in here, but it's also got a little shift kit in it, so it kind of chirps a little bit when it shifts. So this has definitely had some stuff done to it, as you can tell. Some newer polished heads on it, or not heads, I should say, valve covers. It's got a nice Edelbrock cap. and I think he also, yep, Eldebrock carburetor too. So for what this engine is going to be put through for a while, that should hold up for a bit, but I am planning on getting a new carburetor anyways. As you can tell, the engine needs to be painted. I'm planning on repainting that. Basically the entire engine bay is going to be tore down. And yeah, everything is just going to be cleaned up. So by no means is this car, you know, perfect. It's not. You know, this is a 36, almost 37-year-old car. You know, it's gonna have its blemishes here and there. But the good thing about this is, coming from Arizona, you know, they don't experience snow like, you know, we do here in Michigan outside. So this car has not experienced salty roads. The guy I bought this from, he never drove it in the winter, so all it did was really sit. It got covered by some snow, but that's really about it. In the summertime he drove it, but other than that, the body and the frame of this entire car is perfect. It is almost basically rust free. You know, there's the couple spots like here on the hood. You know, this obviously isn't the cleanest, you know, but you got like, maybe if the camera would focus, that'd be great. There we go. You know, so it's obviously got like the little bit of rusts, you know, that are like this around the car, but this is surface rust. This isn't deep penetrated. You know, you got a hole in you know, in like a body panel or, you know, anything. It's just got this small little surface rust, which I'm not worried about at all. I can fix that. That's not a problem. Of course, there's always a bunch of YouTube videos I can watch, but I know how to do this. I've done this before. This isn't really like my first project car, but I've done stuff like this to cars I've owned. But this is technically the first like big project I've ever done, and I'm super excited if the camera would focus. But I'm super excited about this. Just to kind of give you guys a quick little view of what I want to do to this without giving too many details away. I want to obviously completely redo the paint. It's not going to be black, although I do like the black on these. It's not going to be black anymore. That's going to be a different color. I already have a color in mind for this, but I'd also like to hear your guys' opinions on what you think would be good for this. I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do. And the interior, that's bad. Just simply put, the interior is not good. That's the only downfall of this vehicle. The interior is not the best. Everything, if you can see from the windshield, the dash panel is cracked in a few places, like you can see over there. It's not good. That's going to be completely redone. As for the engine, that's going to be later, but that's also going to be a surprise. The engine is going to be a surprise, and there's a couple other things for this car I have surprises for that I hope you guys will enjoy. I did a little bit more researching. I kind of lied in the last video about this would be the first one ever to be done, but like this. Well, I have found one picture, but I'm not sure if it's actually like a legit picture. I know a lot of people have photoshopped the cars to be like it, but as far as I know, that's probably the only picture of what I want to do to this. But other than that, this will be one of the very few in the US would probably be the best way to put it, because I don't know if there's foreign countries that have people have done this. But besides the point, it's going to be done, and it's going to be awesome. And as for garage space of, me being able to work on this, my barn here, obviously, as you can tell, there's a lot of tools. I got my tractor, my boat, and a bunch of other just random stuff, some toolboxes. This is the best I have to be able to work on this. Like, as you can see right here, there's not a whole lot of room. I mean, I have a bunch of room right here. I'll be able to back up the Camaro a little bit to create some room up there when I'm working. But this is kind of the the best I have right now. I guess you could call this the shop. That's what I'm gonna be kind of calling it from now on. But I have quite a bit of room to work. Just like I said, I gotta back it up and then I can move in here because there's like no space to walk in between the boat and the front of the car. And there is a pretty good amount of room in the front. So, but this is where everything is gonna be held. All the videos are gonna be at from now on. Basically, whenever we're working on this, it's gonna be in here. So, welcome to the shop, I guess. As I finish up on the back end of the car here, I kind of got you guys set it on a mount on the back windshield of the car. Before the YouTube call out, I was making a video. I had a friend come. He helped me out with some stuff with my car, my Malibu, and I didn't end up making the video just because some of the shots I was not pleased with. So I was like, I don't want to put something out for you guys that I didn't like, and I was like, I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't like it either. So that didn't happen. But regarding my friend, he is going to be in the videos. He's actually going to be joining me with this project. He said he'd be more than willing to help me build this. He said he wants to put some money into it. The day I bought it, because I've actually had this for about 3 or 4 days now. I just haven't gotten around and I haven't gotten the time to be able to make a video about this car. But my friend will be helping me out to be able to fix this up, put some money into it. And so you'll be seeing a lot of him on the channel with me, and we're basically gonna kind of turn into, if you want to think about it, a TJ Hunt with his Calvin, or Robbie from Canada. I never can pronounce his last name. He's got Emerson, or he got Goon Squad. You got those two guys. Partners work out, and I'm glad to have him help me out with this project. He's gonna be a big help, because then it's not just me recording the videos and working on the car at the same time. He'll be able to work on the car while I do some recording and stuff, or vice versa, or set up a shot somewhere to be able to record both of us working on the car. So I'm super pumped about that. With that being said, that is the end. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm super pumped about this. You have no idea. It's been just churning through my head of all the things that I want to do to this, and just being able to get started on this. I'm super pumped. So I hope you guys stick around to be able to watch the transformation of this car. It's gonna be like nothing anybody's ever seen. In a good way, it's gonna be good. I'm super excited. But if you liked it, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, like this video, subscribe, because it helps me out. Within the couple days of posting the last video till now, I've gained a few subscribers, so hey, we're moving up in the world, but definitely subscribe and stick around, because it is gonna be a fun ride. Get it? Why do I make bad jokes? It's gonna be an awesome ride. I can't wait for you guys to see the transformation of this car. So I'll see you guys in the next video.